Okay, so now it's time to transition into the life insurance or final expense conversation. Okay, so and this is when you're going to start applying everything you're learning with Family First Life. Okay, so by this time you've already talked to them about their benefits. You probably already told them that a Medicare agent from your group, and could be me, could be, any other agent that is helping us with Medicare, is going to actually give them a call to help them with whatever health insurance question they might have. Okay, so now assume that they already have life insurance, and again, you're going to be applying all the wonderful ways of approaching this conversation that you're learning from Family First Life. This is a transition that I've used, and I've learned it from other agents as well, and it actually works pretty well. So you're welcome to use it as well. I would say something like, assuming that they have life insurance, I would say, okay, just make sure. I'm kind of like finishing my conversation. I just say, just make sure that you have that you know that how much you have accumulated in your cash value. And then I stop talking. And they're going to be looking at me kind of like totally lost because they don't know what I'm talking about. They don't know what cash value is. They don't know what that is. And they're going to start asking me. What you want is them asking you, because then you have the power when they ask you. So they're probably going to say something like, what is that? Okay, so in your life insurance, in your policies, in your life insurance or your funeral expenses plan, the final expense, what you're doing, what you're paying every month, you're paying every month, and to pay for funeral expenses, and they're probably gonna get it by then. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If they have something, they might have something. Um, oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'm paying every. Okay, so make sure that okay, that you know exactly how much money you have there accumulated. They're not going to know what you're talking about. They're going to ask another question and say, why? I didn't know that I had money there. And they start getting all excited, right? Well, yeah, there's a cash value. Many agents are not even going to go into that conversation. They're not even going to explain how that works. And you have the advantage if you help them. Okay. So this is for you to understand. People with any type of low income, think about this: 30,000. If they're making less than 30,000, they're married. They're getting some kind of low income benefit. Okay, if they're alone, 15,000, half of that amount or less, they're probably getting some kind of low income benefit. Okay, so um, the law says, yes, at least in Texas, they said you can't have more than $2,000 in assets, right? Okay, so that is your life insurance. Your life insurance cash value counts like an asset. So I tell people this is the money that you're accumulating every month, and whatever you have there, it's just like having that money on savings on your savings account at the bank. Oh, and they start going like, and they're going to start asking you, oh, I didn't know, if they have something, right? So what do we want them? We want them to start asking questions, and we want them to run and get their policies, try to find them. If they have no idea what they have, ask them, do you pay anything on insurance, life insurance, and every month? In your statement, in your bank statement, look at it and check, because sometimes they don't even know. Okay, so yeah, this is what people are gonna say. Okay, so now they might not even have anything. Well, that's an open opportunity for you to help them, right? And you can do it in that, the same appointment. If you feel like people are um, if the communication is flowing, if they don't have anything else to go or be, I mean, and of course, if you have the time as well, just go ahead and do it. Close it there, right? And that's where you're gonna start, your presentation and let them know. Let them know that you can help them. Sign the application, get them some coverage right there and then. Don't wait. Excuse me. If they don't have time or if it's been too long, then maybe you don't want them to make a decision right there and then. You already gave them a lot. Make an appointment for the next day. Okay. Don't wait too long. Just give them time whew, to rest. And then you go back and bam, you talk about life insurance because you know that they don't have any, right? They might say, oh, I have a pre-need. Talk to them about why. Why having a final expense besides the pre-need, um, it's a good idea. And again, you're going to learn all of these things with the final expense training with Family First Life. Oh, they might say, I already have a policy. Well, let's look at it, right? Is it a term? Is it whole life? Is it an accident? You want to know what they have. Remember, don't ever leave that house without knowing that they have enough coverage. If they can afford more, to leave more for their families, you got to ask. You got to ask for the business. They're not going to tell you, oh, yeah, I have another $20 to spend on life insurance. So always find opportunities, give them more. If they have a pre-need, awesome, wonderful. If they've already paid that pre-need, even better. Okay, let's leave them money for everything else that the pre-need is not going to pay. You have a policy term. No. You can't have a term. It's going to run out and you're probably not going to be insurable anymore if it runs out. Open their eyes about what they have and get on the phone with with the insurance company if you don't know how much, if they don't know how much money they have in their cash value. Find out for them, because seriously, if they have, I've had many cases of people that have lost their Medicaid, and that's catastrophic. That's horrible for them if something like that happens to them, and because they lose everything. And if they're sick, it's terrible, because they're gonna end up with a lot of huge bills, medical bills. So you're really saving them. So make sure that you know how much, if they already have something, how much they have their um, uh, um, their cash value. And if it's close to 2,000, then that's a different conversation, a different subject to talk about. But it's important to make a change. We have to make a change. We have to help them save. Don't let them cancel policies. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. A lot of people cancel their policy when they lose Medicaid and they don't have anybody to help them. They don't have us to help them. They end up canceling policies because they think that they're not allowed to have any life insurance. What they're not allowed to have is cash value inside their life insurance. So just to give you an example, right now I am moving one of my clients that I've had for about 10 years. Her husband just passed away, and I realized when I went to do all the paperwork for the claim, I realized that she has about $2,100 in the cash value. So what I'm doing is that I'm helping her to get that policy to be paid up. In other words, it will freeze, it will stay, with the same cash value. We're taking a little bit of that money, so it doesn't affect her benefits because she needs Medicaid, and I'm adding another policy for her to start again. Now we're not gonna put the $10,000. We're just gonna get her $5,000 because she already has 5,000 in the other policy. But like I said, you'll learn all these things, and you can always call us to help you when it comes to the important thing here is to discover the opportunities. There's going to be a lot of opportunities. Seriously, like I've sold a lot of policies that for people that didn't even know that they needed help with their life insurance. They thought they had it. And if you're not there to rescue them and helping them in an honest and simple way, um, I mean, seriously, they're probably going to be paying into policies that are not good. So, you know, huge opportunity in this when it comes to the final expense conversation. Hope it helps. Have a great day. Bye bye.